I am from Texas. Where are you from?
Okay, tell me why you love 58 so much so that I can flow with you. Yeah.
But he's the first man, he say just one God over the world.
What do you like about 58?
Well, I love the fact that Mike will use the film.
Oh, it's because of Mike Murdoch.
Yes, and I began.
And the people, the gods, they try to kill him. He moved from here to somewhere is called Armenia. And he built area there is called Tel Amarna.
This is a tomb of somebody? Cool. Oh yeah. Let's see here. Actually, I snuck in. Well, I got over the fences or something. This is Trey Smith of God in a Nutshell. And right now I'm walking you through the ancient pillars of the Karnak Temple, the pyramids of ancient Egypt. It's the obelisk of Thutmose III. So these are bulls' tombs? Yes. Granite from Aswan. Okay. I know where Aswan is. It's clear on the other side of the country. So you're saying it took a lot of work to move the granite here. Take a look at that. That's not fake stuff right there. I'm gonna walk you over. We're gonna put our hand on hieroglyphs right now. So look how many of these chambers. Right, but these are tombs for cows. They were burying cows, holy cows. Holy cows is what these are. Holy cow. That's where you get the term holy cow from. Look at the size of these. They're enormous. They're granite, and this hallway is enormous. It goes this way and that a long ways. He's doing okay, my friend. There's a tomb down here. This is Trey Smith of God in a Nutshell. We're touching actual hieroglyphs in Egypt. Is what we're doing. Look over here. Over here. For years, I talked about doing the Exodus. I talked about... I knew that the Lord had saved that back. So these are tombs for sacred cows.
Small cow.
Okay. So they were worshiping a cow.
Small cow.
I'm wondering where I've heard that before. Had saved that back. Once you look at the obelisk back here of Thutmose III, that was the Napoleon of all Egypt. They built that obelisk back there behind me. We're not only going to tell you in this video, in this documentary, it'll be the greatest one we've ever made to date. That's real. Putting my hand on more actual hieroglyphs. We're not only going to tell you who the Pharaoh of the Exodus was. I'm going to show it to you. We're going to bring it to life, and you are going to walk through who that Pharaoh of the Exodus was. You're going to go from darkness, just like I enter this little room here, into light. I'm going to take you through the temples of 1,000,000 years. I want you to look up as I walk through here. I used to see this very temple I'm standing in. This is the Karnak Temple in Luxor, Egypt. These pillars. I've got my hand on one as I walk past this. You're going to know who the Pharaoh of the Exodus was. He ruled right out here where I'm standing. You're going to know something else. You're going to know who Joseph was. You know what? These temples, these massive temples with these stones that I'm standing in, and I'm spiraling around. And you can look straight up and see the ceiling of this place where they were worshiping all of their Egyptian pagan gods. This temple that I'm in with these giant pillars, it wouldn't be here without Joseph. That's a fact, Jack. And I'm going to bring that part. God is going to bring that part to life. Yod, He, Vov, He, the Lord God of the universe, the great I am. That term's going to become important. So look up here at these hieroglyphs. Just as I walk through these ancient pillars, I asked the Lord when I prayed, I said, Lord God, will you let there be an exodus like no other? I was in California with Mike Hughes. The world looked like it was burning on all sides. There were fires. Even on Kim Clement's mountain, there were fires.
I'm with Trey Smith of God in a Nutshell, and he's going to show you, he's going to hold the camera up so you guys can see the fire.
Okay, if you can still hear us talking on Facebook Live.
More than 150,000 people have been evacuated. See below that picture?
Yeah. Okay, can you read that again?
Yeah, people are looking towards the hills scorched from the wildfires close to 101 Freeway Friday
in Thousand Oaks, California. More than 150,000 people have been evacuated.
What you're looking at live right now as we drive the car is, and these fires are on the same mountain where Kim Clement used to go and pray. You're looking. There were fires burning. And I thought to myself, felt like the Lord said, it's time to go. It's time to go. And I prayed with Mike. And I said, do you want to go to Egypt with me?
Okay, so we're watching Indiana Jones, right? Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark. And so we're watching that with our kids, a 6 and 8 year old. And that's our children. And so we're watching it, and they're asking, so what's this about? Well, he's looking for the Ark of the Covenant. And they're going, well, isn't that what you were looking for, you know, in Israel? I said, well, actually, yes. Well, anyway, later, as the film goes on, there's a chase scene, and they're in an Auburn. Well, the Auburn is one of the vehicles that we started manufacturing. So here's a shot of a red one we built.
You want to go to Egypt with me and finish the Exodus. I had all the slides done, everything done. So we're going to tell you who Joseph is.
You know, everywhere that you go in Egypt, everybody, you can't even look at a site without people asking, begging you for money, and they come up. Yeah, I know, they beg you for money at everywhere you go. And there's trash all over the damn country. It's just trash. The buildings are all falling down. And you think, yes, the buildings are all crumbling. And the only thing you know for a fact is that Egyptians couldn't have even done this, because if you excavated, you would expect to find trash and broken buildings. So who built these temples? It ain't Egyptians.
So we're going to tell you who Joseph is. You're going to find out who Joseph was. Not just find out, you're going to see it. You're going to live it. You're going to breathe it. It's going to be like you're standing here, and some of these temples, like I'm walking through, I've got in 360 degrees. So you can watch them on your favorite virtual reality headsets. But the Exodus is larger than that, isn't it?
No, there ain't nothing there. God, there's nothing there. The Egyptians didn't build any of this crap. You know that. Take a look at this, all right. You tell me. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. Is there any way an Egyptian could have possibly built this? No.
Because I wanted one more thing when I thought about the Exodus. One more thing that I wanted. Because to do an Exodus and to do it right, you need... What do you need for an Exodus? Baby, you need the waters to part. I'm Trey Smith of God in a Nutshell. More than that, I'm a servant. I'm a servant of the King. I'd always planned for years to do the Exodus in a way that there would be nothing like it on earth. I never quite planned anything like this. The King of Kings, the King of Glory. God says, out of Egypt did I call my son. It was out of Egypt, this land where I stand, where he called his people. The place of the Pharaohs. And I'll give you one more hint of the Pharaoh of the Exodus was. As I make this corner right here, I'm going to point you to a real big clue standing right behind me up there. You know what those obelisks represent? Even back in the days of Nimrod or Merkur or Hammurabi, well, the obelisk represents the penis or the phallus. It would write the law on the penis or the phallus. They worship that. They also worship the scarab beetle. I've got an actual one in my pocket. Shh, don't tell anybody I got this. It's a scarab beetle right there. They worship that like a god. It's a dung beetle. It crawls on crap. It was one of their gods, wasn't it?
I'm gonna hang out. I'm king de Josered out. I love Imhotep. Yeah, these look like grains of corn to me. Yeah. Oh, I thank you as well.
I'm Trey Smith. You ain't ever seen anything like this.
This hallway was built by Joseph. Did you know that?
58, it means what? Noah?
It means Noah, yes. Nunhet is Noah. We're very dark, can you hear?
Yes.
Can you see?
Yes, 58. One more 58 thing.
58 is Nunhet. Nunhet is 50 and 8 spells Noah. We're in the age of Noah. We're in the age of grace.
Perfect, man. Go do your show.
Yes, Joseph built this. Joseph built this whole thing. And I'm not going to tell you that because the archaeology people, they lie, they cheat, they steal, all that good back there. Yeah, Joseph built it. Oh, I'm telling you the truth. I know it's funny. You want to go for drinks later?
God bless every last one of you and your families on the other side of the screen. Okay, tell me about the coin.
So, I take my lucky coin with me every day, every place I go. So, I've been in the casino 3 times since I have this coin, and I am 3 for 3. I won all the 3 times. Not a lot of money because I don't gamble a lot of money, but I won every time. 3 for 3.
I couldn't drive in those days, you know, because when Kim and I met, I was 17. And in South Africa, you had to be 18 to get your driver's license. So he used to drop me at school, and then pick me up.
How old was Kim?
He was 22 and I was 17. He used to drop me at school, and then he used to come back and pick me up to go get lunch, and then take me back to school. And he used to make me laugh because he would stop at a light, and then he'd get out of the car, run around the car, and jump back in. And I would be screaming because he got out of the car. But he would do how many laps around the car before the light changed color. And of course, I being 17 thought he was so awesome.
You're looking at the traffic that's lined up here in California, people trying to get out the 101, the Ventura.
Oh, you got the LOL jammies.
The Ventura, okay, you're going to be making a right.
Oh, I got them this morning. I was so excited for you to see them. I knew you'd want to wear them.
And, man, it's just, we spent a lifetime together, almost 40 years. And now he's gone, and it's okay because I know I'll see him again. I still wear my wedding ring because, see, beautiful. I could never be with anyone else.
Do you want to go to the mountain of the Lord? Do you want to go to the mountain of the Lord? 'Cause there is a place for those who are thirsty in the mountain of the Lord. Do you want to go to the mountain?
The music that you're listening to right now while you watch this video, it's called Mountain of the Lord. And this is a song that I used to listen to. Even when I was at home, I would be doing video editing on these type of videos here, man. Some of the most intense editing on earth. And sometimes I would feel so lonely. There's a place for the lonely. and the mountain of the Lord. I would put that song on, and I feel loneliness in my spirit. I'd be surrounded by all these digital screens, man, making these things, and I would just go hardcore at it. But I would feel lonely in my spirit, and that song, the song you're listening to now, song courtesy Kim Clement TV, the Kim Clement family, and that song would take me to a place in my spirit, the mountain of the Lord, just like the mountains that are on fire, that have been on fire in California. We're going to give you an update. Over there, go to GodInANutshell.com, become a subscriber. There's more and more stuff populating in there. But I want you to see stuff absolutely for free about what's going on, and you're going to be amazed at the continuation of what's happening with the Clement family. Thank you, by the way, for support and prayers for their family. Thank you for support for my life, my family. My family's going through some things. Even Mike Hughes, who flew down here, he's going through some things. But that mountain of the Lord, that song and other ones by Kim that were inspired by just the flow of the Spirit, the prophetic flow of the Spirit, it would just take me to that mountain of the Lord. And even standing out here in California where there are fires burning to the right and to the left, and we just drive, Donna in the car, and we're just driving right through them and going on a journey, a ride. The Lord wants to take you on a journey, on a ride. And it's not because of me, and it's not because of anyone else, it's because that's what God wants to do. That's the way Kim rolled. And you're going to walk right through the fire, even if it's on your couch in the subscriber section, having a good time, kicking back with your feet up, because the Lord's going to take you on some real rides. And I want you to come with us. If you can still hear us talking on Facebook Live, what you're looking at live right now as we drive the car is these fires are on the same mountain where Kim Clement used to go and pray. You're looking at the mountain. Right now you're looking through a cell phone. We're on Facebook Live. These are the new DVDs from God in a Nutshell. Yeah, they always look great on a coffee table, and they look awesome on the inside. These are some of the best that we've made. These are some of the best that we've made. Here's what they look like on the inside. Go over and get a set of them. Although, also, by the way, in the subscriber section, you can watch it right now. You can watch it right this second. Both of them.
Most of it, a great deal of what they do are black projects.
Okay, that's right behind. I mean, those facilities are right there on the mountain, just right above John and Danae's. I mean, it's beautiful, gorgeous area, but those facilities are right there behind, sort of their place. So. It's been years and years since I knew anything about it, but you really never know about what the black projects are. But they're a large military contractor, one of the biggest. So I've read a lot of speculation that there were fires were started or wherever, but it's John and Donna have heard weird stuff coming out of those facilities pretty much. Well, they said, all through yesterday there were weird sounds coming out of there. There were explosions coming out of there, or it sounded like explosions coming out of there. But that is in jest where the fire appears to have started.
Yeah. Well, they do all kinds of military development, and those high performance jet engines are really not like a firecracker that you shoot off in your backyard.
I would say you should get this side.
Okay.
Because Hank is going to walk there.
Okay.
He knows he's the boss. Look at him swanky.
To you, my light is shining on. To you, my love is shining all the way. To you, my light is shining all the way. To you.
He used to just write these things in the Spirit of the Lord. One of the most beautiful music on earth, prophetic music, written because the Spirit would just flow like a river. through Kim Clement. And the Lord leads these things. And the Lord leads the Clement family and the things that they do. Over to KimClementTV.com. And we're going to give you an update, a video update, on all of the things happening right here in California with Jane, with Donna, with even Michael Hughes, who had I not stayed longer, per Donna's request. Michael came down and he flew in. Michael, the same guy, you know, they had family members, in fact, a woman, in fact, in their life who was, people's bodies who are broken have been using this stuff that Mike has, that you can't legally say cures anything. Because you can't say that a food, and that's what this is, it's an organic, healthy food. Now, you can't legally, this is a funny thing, you can't legally say something cures anything. But I've been sitting here for the last month with men writing, guys writing, saying that it's done miracles for the life, some of them in tears. There was a lady that came here and visited John and Donna, the Clement family. Her body isn't working. She's desperate for anything. And though I can't tell you it cures anything, I can tell you that on my end of the phone, Rocket Man stuff, people have been calling in tears and thanks, with more robust things than just the yoo-hoo part lighting up magically, apparently, from their messages to us.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
You guys see these? These are incredible. Not only is the content incredible, coming from the genius mind of Trey Smith.
The video you just watched is to be continued. You're a cute little guy.
Look how beautiful they are. These are mine. And they're gonna go in my bookshelf along with my dad's books and Bibles and all my stuff, because just the design of these is so beautiful. So you need to get yourself some of these because they look good and they're incredible.
Go over and support Kim and Jane, their family, and the things that they do. Thank you also for support of God in a Nutshell. You're not just sowing into God in a Nutshell or Donna and their family. You're sowing into yourself by anything that you do, anything that you support, that are people who God is working through, who you listen to and give ear to. I'm Trey Smith. Give it a shot. What can you lose? A pack of Rocket Man only costs a few bucks. If it doesn't work, you didn't lose anything. I haven't heard any emails like that. I've heard excited emails from people that lit up our world. Kick back this season, whatever it is. Right now it's coming up on Christmas. Get a good number of sets of these. Put them in all the stocking stuffers. They're awesome. You know they are. There's nothing in your Hollywood theaters that you're going to want to watch anyway. You need a set of these. Otherwise you're going to be bored to tears. My name is Trey Smith. You're coming on a journey. You're always coming on a journey when it's with me. Right through the fire, baby. I'm Trey Smith. God bless every last one of you. Even the weird ones. And your families. On the other side of the screen. Not many people go to this site.
Yeah.
Very few people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's
so
way out here.
So who is he?
Huh?
Who is he?
Akhenaton?
Yes.
He's the first man, he said, just one cut over the wall.
And from Luxor, it's about a 5.5 hour drive
Where?
to this.
In Amarna?
Yeah.
Yeah, about.